Hello and welcome to this News 9 special. We are in fact trying to look at what is the latest happening in the Himalayan states where rain has caused so much of havoc, and also in the downstream state of Punjab as well, where flooding has been reported. These were the visuals that we in fact got you yesterday about this huge landslide that happened in Shimla, and how it is one of the most shocking visuals to have emerged that actually pins in the fact that the disaster at the hillside has been always there, especially when it came to the rains. And this clearly did have a huge impact when it came to the issue about how things were in fact moving, especially due to the landslides. And there are rescue operations still continue in Himachal Pradesh and in Uttarakhand. Flooding has also been reported in Punjab. Several highways had been blocked due to slides in that area.
बिल्डिंग के अंदर लोग हैं इसमें नीचे आ रहा है वो देखो खाली हो गया वो सारा
Well, massive rescue operations are on in Himachal as well as in Uttarakhand. The SDRF, the state disaster relief force, as well as the NDRF have been pressed into service. Helicopters of the IAF has also been pressed into service as well. This is to reach areas that have been continually being inaccessible, and these are visuals coming off a rescue operation in Shimla, where people are at the rooftops of their homes because of the flooding, and they are being evacuated from the rooftops of their homes. That's the only option that they have, because many of them have been completely stranded because of the kind of flooding that has been reported in many areas of the place. And these are rescue operations that have been carried out in Shimla. You can see how the rescuers are trying to pull the person out from the rooftop of their homes. Again, we have visuals coming in where rescue operations do continue at the landslide areas as well. As I said, one of the biggest troubles for them is to, after a landslide, is to dig out through the soil and vegetation that is there, and it's become a very, very tough task when it comes to getting the rescue workers to cut through the debris, at the same time the vegetation, and also to remove the soil. And it's also quite dangerous because this soil, mind you ladies and gentlemen, is very loose, so they have to tread very carefully not to trigger any sort of a landslide further, and that is the kind of the difficulties that these rescue workers in fact face when it comes to the situation on the ground. These visuals just show you that the NDRF as well as the SDRF and army personnel being deployed to reach out and rescue the people who could be buried under the debris. What we understand is that this is the kind of situation that has emerged. Meanwhile, this is the aerial survey that was taken by the Himachal Chief Minister. It is being said that Sukhwinder Sukhu did go ahead and try to assess the situation through the aerial survey. He is said to have flown through areas that have seen severe flooding, and this is actually flash floods that have created the kind of a situation that is there. Interestingly, he did make a statement. He said that it is the unscientific construction in sensitive zones that are led to this kind of a disaster, and when it rained, we could see the kind of effect it has had. The soil has been loosened, and many of these constructions have happened in ecologically sensitive zones, and the permission was in fact given for construction activities in these areas. And of course, you can see the visuals coming in from the aerial survey being conducted by the Chief Minister Sukhu, and he in fact made that assessment and then made the statement to the media when asked what could have been one of the reasons for the disaster that hit Himachal. Now, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second time in 1.5 months that we see rains playing havoc in Himachal as well as in Uttarakhand. Let's in fact listen to what the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh had to say regarding the aerial survey and also the assessment on the ground. Let's listen into Sukhwinder Sukhu on this.
अभी थोड़ा थोड़ा मौसम खुलना स्टार्ट हुआ है और रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन भी चल रहा है। सेना लगी है, आईटीबीपी लगी है, हिमाचल पुलिस लगी है, प्रशासन लगा है। जो डेड बॉडी है उनको निकालने का काम शिप बॉडी का, जिसमें उम्मीद है कि कुछ और शव हो सकते हैं, वो चल रहा है। जैसे जैसे धूप निकलती जाएगी हमारा काम तेज होता जाएगा। 1200 के करीब रोड थे, 550 के करीब लैंडस्लिप्स में हमने रोड्स को निकाल दिया गया है और इस दृष्टि से हम युद्ध स्तर पर इस कार्य को कर रहे हैं।
मिशन है हमारा चल रहा है और फर्दर इसकी जो लाइन ऑफ एक्शन क्या होगा उस दिशा में हम अभी फर्दर प्लान कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि जो यहाँ पर जिस तरह का डेविस्टेटिंग इम्पैक्ट आया है वो इतना मैसिव है कि हमारा जो रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन है उसमें और रिट्रीवल ऑपरेशन है उसमें हम लोगों को जो है वो काफ़ी डीप एफर्ट्स करने पड़ रहे हैं। तो अभी तक तो मेरे पास यही इन्फॉर्मेशन है एंड आई एम होपफुल कि बाकी रिट्रीवल जो बॉडीज़ का है वो भी आज इवनिंग तक कंप्लीट करने का हम प्रयास करेंगे। सारे कोऑर्डिनेटेड एफर्ट हम इसी दिशा में कर रहे हैं और पूरी तरह से फोकस्ड होकर एफर्ट कर रहे हैं।
अभी मोर देन 72 आवर्स हो चुके हैं और जो नीचे वाला पार्ट है जहां पर बॉडीज जो प्रत्यक्षदर्शी है उनके हिसाब से जो उन्होंने बातें बताई हैं और जिस हिसाब से ये हादसा हुआ है तो ये क्वाइट ऑब्वियस है कि जो लोगों का ग्रुप वहां पर जो पूजा और बाकी एक्टिविटीज में शामिल था उनका जो फ्लश आया उस वक्त जो है उनकी बॉडीज जो है नीचे गई होंगी। तो जो नीचे वाला भाग है मंदिर से नीचे करीब 1.5 किलोमीटर से लेकर 2 किलोमीटर तक फैला हुआ है, उसमें हमारा सर्च अभियान चला हुआ है।
सारे परिवार मेरे यहाँ नाता रिश्ता सब आए, बहुत परेशान है। देख तो रहे हैं, काम तो कर रहे हैं, हमारे आर्मी लगी हुई है, NDRF या लोकल जो पुलिस मौजूद है, फिर भी मिल नहीं रहे, बहुत परेशान।
अभी तक पता नहीं,
अभी तक कुछ पता नहीं, मैं चाहता सब कुछ पता नहीं। हाँ जी, कर तो रहे हैं, अभी भी आज तो नहीं छोड़ा हुआ।